Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See you again.
Best of luck, guys. Thank you.
Okay. So now it's the time for us to welcome our second presenter to take us through this time that is left. So, Brother Deng. So, Brother Deng, you're highly welcome to take us through. We are not hearing you. I don't know, maybe you are muted or something. We are not getting you, Deng.
Yes, there are two.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, now.
Okay. Okay, good evening, everyone. I would like to start by apologizing for what happened to my PC. I have been having some complication with logging into the Zoom. And first of all, I would like to thank the ENA team for the wonderful job they have been doing. It is not easy for a student, especially in South Sudan, to get opportunities or to know when to apply and which university to apply or which scholarship. Thankfully, ENA has made it possible for a student to know which are the available opportunities outside there. Number two, I would like also to start by introducing myself. My name is Deng Kui, as stated by the presenter. I am a South Sudanese and I'm currently doing my master's degree in Hungary under FAO Scholarship. So basically today I'm going to highlight some information about this scholarship and who are eligible for this scholarship. So Hungary, if you are someone who don't know Hungary very well, which is possible, even Hungarian, they don't know South Sudanese very well. Hungary is a country in Central Europe and it borders Croatia, Ukraine, Slovenia, and Austria. So it's a country here in Central Europe and they use Hungarian as their official language. So now to start with my presentation, actually not a real presentation, I would also like to apologize because I have had no enough time to present or to prepare the presentation because last week has been hectic for me. I have been having examination, so sorry for this thing. I'm going to open the website of the FAO and I'm going to talk about the information that are there. So I apologize to you, my people, for not doing a presentation.
Don't worry, Deng. Don't worry, Deng is very important. If you take her through website, it's very, very, very important. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay, let me share.
Yeah, it's not a must to have like a presentation or to have a slides, but as long as you take her through the website, it will be very important. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me share the screen. Now, can you see the screen?
No, I'm not saying.
I think I have a lot of issues with my thing today.
Okay, can you?
Yeah, it looks like you are using two devices.
Yeah, actually, my computer is not accepting the thing. So I opened the Zoom with my computer and my phone is, I'm also using my phone. So if you are hearing me, it's because of my phone. My computer, the sound is not working. So I have been,
then you have to share the screen of your phone now, not the PC.
Okay.
Okay, but
Yeah.
if you see it complicated, then you can send me the link so that I open and I share, and you will be telling me.
Yeah,
What do you think?
that will be much easier. Yeah, okay, let me send it to you short.
Yeah, you can just send me.
Okay. I send it to the group.
Huh?
I send it to the group.
Okay. Then let me see. Send to Anna.
Yes.
Okay, okay, let me see. I'm not seeing Anna. No, I'm not seeing. I'm not received.
Oh,
Yeah, good.
you have seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
Okay, okay, let me
Now,
let me now. Okay, let me now share it. Are you seeing?
yes. Now I'm seeing it.
Oh, okay, then you will, yeah, and just continue.
Okay. Now, as you can see on the screen, this is the website of the FAO, Food and Agricultural Organization. Is one of the organizations that is based in South Sudan, and it is doing a lot of activities there in our country. So this scholarship is basically to students from countries where FAO is operating. So if you look at these countries that we will see later, most of them are from Africa, and they are low-income countries. These are the masters of 2024-2025. The master in environmental engineering and crop production engineering and horticultural engineering. Basically, I would like to emphasize that this scholarship is only for master's students. It's not for undergraduate students, neither for PhD students. So if you are someone who is interested in master's scholarship, this is for you. I'm sorry for those who are interested in undergraduate or PhD students. Another thing I would like to add on top of this is that this scholarship give or provide different courses yearly. Like last year, it was master's in biotechnology, and that is what I'm currently doing. There was master's in water management, and the other year, 2022, different courses were available. So if you look at how it works, yearly they come with different master's program. Like next year, you will not see masters in environmental engineering and crop production engineering. They will come with another. And if you look at the overall program, they provide programs that are quite related to the to agriculture. So if you are a student who did agriculture, or you are interested to further your studies in agricultural field, this is a good chance for you to try. Sometimes engineering courses are also available, but basically this is a scholarship that deals with agricultural field. So can you go down a little bit, Jacob? Then?
Yeah.
Yes. So now, yeah, now it's okay. So this FAO scholarship is very high type scholarship. Why? Because it offers less number of students. They cannot take more than 20 students yearly. And if you look at the numbers of countries, as you can see here, there are more than 50 countries, more than 50 countries. And like, for example, last year, they took like 16 students. We were 16 students from different countries. So this makes it very competitive, very hard to get, because at the end they are going to pick only one student from one country. And as you know, there are a lot of brilliant students from the rest of the countries. There are a lot of brilliant students in South Sudan. So it's quite hard comparing to Indonesian or Turkish scholarship, where they give a lot of students. So this is another thing you have to consider when you are applying. This scholarship is very competitive. They might probably take one student from South Sudan. So if you are lucky enough to be that student, that is fine. But I advise you, as you apply for this one, you need to apply for rest of the scholarship. Another thing, what are the benefits that students get when they are under this scholarship? As you can see, yeah, as you can see from here, you have dormitory accommodation. Me now, currently, I'm living in dormitory. You have health insurance, you have like a stipend. This is what they call subsistence fees cost. So basically for your living, they give you some money and application fee and tuition fee. So basically these are the things that you get under this scholarship. Another thing, there is important thing here, FAO scholarship is not paying you directly. So there is an intermediate between you and FAO scholarship, and that is Hungarian Ministry of Agriculture. So you will be dealing with the Hungarian Ministry of Agriculture. They will be the one to pay you. They will be the one to invite you. They will be the one to, like when you come here, they will call you for a meeting to go and tell you more about the scholarship. And another important thing, university is the one who does selection. So if you apply to university, you send your application to the FAO, and then FAO will send your application to Hungarian Ministry of Agriculture, and then they will send application to university. University will go and do selection. They do interview. After that, university will send the name of the student who have been selected, and that is how it happened. So we go down. Jacob. Yeah, to talk about application process and selection process, FAO scholarship is quite easier because it's not like other scholarship where you have to upload, you have to do a lot of things. FAO scholarship is just you combine all your documents, your transcript, your ID or passport, your English proficiency certificate, your motivational letter, good health, and age. These things, after you get them, you just have to send them, you scan them, and you send them to the email that you will see short. So, to talk briefly about how this one happened, like I mentioned before, the first thing you send your document to the FAO. There is a FAO email, you send the document. From there, they will eliminate incomplete those documents, like dossiers you can see here. If you have some missing document, they will do reselection. So they will take a student that they think they have uploaded or they have sent all the documents. After that, they will send those students to the university. Like let's say that 100 students apply and 70 students, they upload, they send the required document, they have everything that is needed for this scholarship. They will send these 70 students to the university. And then university there will be the one to decide, let's say if FAO need 20 or 17 students, then university will be the one to do the interview. So they will go and pick 17 students out of 70, then they will email you, they call you for interview. And from there, they will select those students and they will later send the name again to the Ministry of Agriculture. So basically, university will not notify you. University will do interview, university will do selection, but they will not send you an email that you have been selected by the scholarship team. They will send the name to the Ministry of Agriculture, Hungarian Ministry of Agriculture. Then the Ministry of Agriculture will ultimately send email to selected student. That is how it works. Like here, you can say student selection will be made by university only. So those three universities that you saw in the beginning, they will be the one to do selection. I would also like to emphasize that there are different courses. It happens sometimes if you apply for, let's say, horticultural engineering, or you apply for crop production engineering, it may happen that they select you, like let's say 2 South Sudanese students. They might select you because there are different courses. But they generally they select one student from each country. That is how it works. So we go down a little bit. I think we are almost done. Yeah. So I would also like to talk about excellent school achievement. This scholarship needs someone who at least have 3 out of 4. If your GPA system is out of 4, you must have a minimum of 3 GPA to apply for this. If your GPA is out of 5, I think, which happened to be in Uganda, I don't know, but you can calculate your GPA and you try to change it into the 4 system and see if your GPA is over 3 or 3, you can try. English proficiency test, it is not a must for you to send it, especially if you finish your undergraduate program from English teaching school. For me, I had to send it because I did my undergraduate in Turkey. So all my program was in Turkish language. So I had to do, I sent it to them. But in case of a student who maybe finish the studies in Juba University or in other university in South Sudan or East Africa, I think the recommendation or the letter from your institution will be enough if you send it to them, that showing you did your undergraduate program in English. Motivational letter is vital. This is the most important thing. As I mentioned before, there are a lot of students who are brilliant, those who have 3.5 or even those who have 4. And as I mentioned, the minimum is 3. So if everyone apply and they have 3 or 3.5, what these people look, because I spoke to one of my teachers, she's one of those who participate in selection. She told me that a lot of students apply with very good results. So what we tend to do is to look at the motivational letters. If you have written something that is very nice, or something that will attract the attention of the selection committee, that is whereby you can emerge or they can select you. So be vigilant when you are writing your motivational letter, because this is very, very important. I would like to remind you, if you are interested in doing master or in applying for this program, your motivational letter is vital. You can write, for instance, by saying a lot of things that FAO has been doing in South Sudan. You have to mention how organization has been doing this thing, and this thing are really good for our country. They are beneficial and all those. You have to mention those things to let them know that you really understand what the FAO organization is doing. That is one. Number two, you also have to highlight or write why you are interested in the program, in a specific program. Let's say you are interested in horticulture. You have to mention why you are interested and what will you do in future. So basically, you have to write your intention, and your possible future ambition that you want to do after completing that program. So motivational letter is very important. Obviously, good health is also important. You must be healthy, and that one you just go to hospital, you go and take. And age is also important. You must be 30 or less, because I asked them about this. If someone who is 32 or 35 apply for this scholarship and they were like, 30 or less. So that one, I don't think it is a big problem, because most of students who just completed, they have less than 30, but consider it too. Another thing that I would like to mention, when I applied, I did not just send this document here. Another important thing that they consider, if you are someone who take part in extracurricular activities, if you are someone who like taking part, for example, school leadership, if you are someone who like taking part, for example, in the workshop, those things that are outside school, they are very important. I have to tell you, if you have done something that like in form of leadership, or something in form of workshop, or something in form of practical, don't hesitate to send it to them. It's important. That will differentiate you from a lot of people. Most of the students, they just look, okay, these are the requirements. Let me just send this requirement, I'm done. But what they don't understand is that the more you send a lot of documents detailing what you do apart from school, this will give an insight of you to the selection committee. They will say, okay, apart from studies, this student has been taking part in activities like this. So I also advise you, if you have a leadership, even if you don't have, because in South Sudan, everything is, we can just get, even if you don't have, I advise you, go to your school, let them write something like that to you, showing that you have been head boy, or you have been head of the class, or you have been taking part in football team or any sport. That one is very, very important. So you need to consider it. After you have all the documents, the next thing you have to do is to scan them, and you send them to the email. The deadline is here from January 15, February 2024, 29. So you have to send them to the email. The email, yeah. Do they show email here?
You go up, it's up, yeah. Yeah, this one. You are leaving it again. Under call description, application form.
Yeah, go down a little bit.
Yeah, this is the email. And you going up again. Just in the middle, go up, yes, a little bit, yes. That's the email now.
Yeah. You see, this is the email. This is where you can send your thing, your scholarship. So as you can see here, this is the FAO email. You send your document to this email. They will do pre-selection, whereby they will just check. They don't have idea of the program you are applying, but they will just check. Do you really have documents that are required? Then they take the name of those students that send the required document to Hungarian Ministry of Agriculture, and then the ministry will send them to university. University will be the one to do selection. And then if you are selected, you go for interview. And then another thing I would like to say is, one of my teachers told me that when you are called for interview, it is very likely that you have already been selected. So you need to consider that, because they will look at your motivational letter. They will do. It's like kind of getting to know you, testing your English, getting to see you, and asking you some basic questions. But generally, if you are selected for interview, you are most likely to be given a scholarship. So that is all about the FAO scholarship, the thing I wanted to talk about. If you want to ask me some question, you are highly welcome, and I will be happy to answer your question. Thanks. Jacob, there? I don't think I'm getting you.
I'm okay. Sorry. I was muted. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Deng, for the wonderful and insightful presentation. Actually, I really appreciate that, and I believe those who are here now who have been paying attention have learned a lot. So now at this time, I'm going to allow maybe some few individuals to ask some questions, and you'll be answering them. So I'll give like at least 10 minutes for the question and answers. So Malwal, I've seen your hand. So you can ask your question.
Yeah, thank you so much to my brother who is the second presenter and also to you hosting our today session. I would like to get answer from these two questions. The first one, he was talking about having a motivation letter, and I wish also anyone to contribute in providing answer, given the fact that the presenter will answer it first. What are those things that are actually needed in motivation letter when it comes to scholarship? This is one. And then, secondly, he was talking about people being specific when it comes to filling application. Like, for example, this one is seem like targeting agricultural students who have finished bachelor's and they are interested in postgraduate studies so far. Now, like if someone has finished from another course, then actually you need to specialize in agriculture as well. Is it applicable? In another word, if you do not have a bachelor in agriculture as a basic requirement, are you not allowed completely to apply? Because I presumably hope that in the master's program you can specialize in any. Except if you are not a medical student and you want to specialize in public health, not at all, you will not be allowed. So thank you so much. These are the two questions that I want to ask.
Okay, thank you so much, Malwal, for the wonderful questions. I really like the question that you're asking. So you were a first person who asked the question in the first presentation, and now you're still here. Thank you, brother. Then you can take.
Okay. Thank you, Brother Malwal, for your wonderful question. The first question was like, what do they actually need in motivational letter, if I understood it well? Yeah, in motivational letter, they don't really need a lot of things. What they are interested to know is why you are interested in that program. And you have also to explain why you should be given a scholarship. Because like I mentioned before, this scholarship is basically for students who are from low income countries. So it's really nice to explain your financial status. That will be helpful to let the selection committee know that you are interested in master's scholarship or you are interested in further studies, but due to financial limitation, you are unable. That is one. Number two, they don't, it's not a must, but I think seeing scholarship is a FAO scholarship, it is good to write something about FAO. Like you can do research, you can write what FAO has been doing in South Sudan in positive way. That one is helpful. It will tell them that actually this student has been seeing a lot of activities that FAO does and is really interested. You can also mention that I would like to work in future with FAO. It's really nice. You can say that. And teen universities are the ones that are doing selection. They can put, like they consider those who specialize or those who graduate in those departments. They are considered first than others. It is not because like they cannot give masters to someone who did engineering. I have some guys here, they did engineering, but they got it. But if you are someone who have like agricultural background, it give you more advantages, than someone who didn't. That is why I mentioned that. But of course, brother, as you mentioned, you can apply. If you are from engineering department, you can apply. If you are from other department and you want to do masters in agricultural field or engineer, you can apply. No one knows. Maybe they can select you, because I've seen some student here. They came from, for example, I'm doing now plant biotechnology, and in my department, I have some students who did chemical engineering. I have some students who did other engineering, but they came. So to your answer, you can surely apply if you are someone who graduated from different departments. Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much, Dengwit, for the wonderful answers. So I hope, Brother Malwal, I think you are answered. So, Court Garang.
Thank you so much. I appreciate my bro for the wonderful presentation. So my part is just a part of curiosity. Just wanted to know something. Like, how many courses are offered?
Okay,
That is my question.
let me reshare the presentation and then we see.
Yes.
Yeah. So the courses they have here for this scholarship or for the masters, we have only I think we have only 3. So we have masters in environmental engineering, crop production, and horticultural engineering. So we have these only 3. They have only 3.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, maybe what I can just simply add about motivational letter. This one is very important for all the scholarship, not only this. But motivational speaker, motivational letter. I mean, so one important thing that you need to consider in that. So in that one, the first one is you introduce yourself. So and the second one, so when you introduce the background, you need to talk about, you need to tell your story. So your story, a story that is related to what you want or what you want in the future, because as you go for masters, that's your future. So you need to crack a story, a captivating one, not just a story, but a captivating story that is telling you or that is telling the readers why you are passionate about that. Because you cannot just wake up today and you say I like environmental engineering, or I like crop production engineering. So what motivated you? What motivated you? What prompted you to have that interest? Is there any story, something that happened maybe in your life that prompted you to do that? Or there's something behind that. So you need to tell the reason behind your interest in that course. So that is very, very important in motivational letter. And you know, the world now is turning around, like there's what they call, like, you tell the story, telling the story is taking like almost everything. So whatever thing you do, you need to tell a short story about why you want that. So when you are writing a motivational letter, then write a short story about why you are interested in that. Maybe it might be a scenario, maybe what happened. Maybe it might be if you are interested in crop production. Maybe it might be there might have been maybe a famine or anything that maybe that happened, or you have that interest in reducing or reducing anger or elevating like poverty. So all those things you need to consider when you are writing. So, and the interest in that organization, why are you interested in that organization? What is the reason? So you need to tell them why they are important. So they would like to also read about themselves, how you view them, and your angle. So your perspective about them. So why do, if it is university, if you are applying direct to the university, then talk about the university. Like what Deng says, you are now applying to the university, you are applying for the scholarship, but it is FAO. So now you need to tell good stories about FAO. So, and then that one will help you. It will help you get selected. So I think we are out of time. So if there's, I've seen your hand, Malwal. So what you can do, you can just maybe type your question, and then
Before can I add something?
yeah, you can then. So
Another thing that I would like to emphasize is that, let's say you have written a good motivational letter, I advise you not to throw it away, because in case you are selected for interview, this selection committee, they will ask you based on your motivational letter. So you will likely get questions that they pick from what you have written. So it's really vital for you to know what you have written, not just to write, you send it to them and you are done. Because if you do that, during interview, you will come up with different stories, and that will be automatically like you will be denied. That is one. Number two, one of the students asked me, because I hear this, like, do they teach language? So it's also important. A lot of students are interested to know if they will come here and they study the language, Hungarian. Yeah, Hungarian language is taught, but it's not like the way they do it with Turkish scholarship, where you go there, you learn this one for 1 year. They are teaching Hungarian basically to know basic Hungarian thing that you can speak with people. For me, I've been going to class for 4 months now, but up to now, I don't really know how to speak Hungarian. So it is not a must. You can just take it. You will not fail. You will not fail exam, but you can just take it. And at the same time, you will be doing your program, like you will be attending your classes. So it's not like in other countries where you have to take 1 year to learn a language and then you start. Here you come in September, you start with your program immediately. So that's what I wanted to add also.
Okay, thank you, Deng. I think we have come to the end, almost we have come almost to the end of our program. So I will not allow more questions. Maybe one question that I can ask, maybe Deng. So do they allow students who are in final year of their, like maybe those who are doing their bachelor, maybe in 4th year or 3rd year, who are finishing and they have not yet graduated? So do they allow them to apply for the scholarship, or how do they do it? Or you don't have more information about that?
Yeah, surely. If you are someone who is in your final year, you can apply. You can just get those documents and you submit. It's possible.
Okay,
And
thank you.
Yeah, I was almost to answer that one.
Yeah, you can finish.
Yeah, because I had an experience. I applied when I was in my last semester, not last actually, in my 6th semester, almost to the end. They even called me after the interview, but when the results came, they put me on reserve list. So I don't know, was it because of my transcript, because I didn't finish, or any other things, or maybe they have chosen another South Sudanese student? But at least they also allow students who are in their last year to apply. This is my knowledge. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Garan. Thank you. Deng, I was hearing you. Maybe I was hearing your voice at the background.
Yeah, one of my brother was asking here, when sending the application, do you have to send the documents separately or you send them one? No, you cannot send them separately. After you are done with all your documents, you scan them in one PDF file, then you send. So that is how you send them. You cannot send one by one.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for attending the meeting. All we have attended today. So maybe I can give a chance maybe to one of the NAS volunteers who are here. So we have like 3 here. Niall, okay, Niall was the supervisor, so will not maybe say anything. You may say something later, maybe for 20 seconds. Garang or Kir. So you can say a word. Then I will also allow. We also have our brothers here from Allo University who also have an initiative that help students to secure scholarship. So I will also allow Latior who want to tell us maybe one word later, maybe 30 seconds. And if there's another student that maybe want to say something, maybe I can give 2 seconds. So I will give you probably all of us 5 minutes, because we are left with 2 minutes, but I will borrow 3 minutes for this. So I will start with one of the volunteers. So if Kir or Garang is ready, then okay, or you can divide Kir 30 seconds, Garang 30 seconds.
Okay, not to waste time, let me just take my 30 seconds in the first place, and then Q will come later on. Yeah, we really appreciate those who have joined us today, because we all know we are facing a lot of issues in the internet or all the other stuff, but you guys have taken your time to join. It really shows that you are really into something. And that something also needs your effort. You have to apply. And for the case of motivational letter, especially for Indonesia, you have to indicate that why you really want to connect Indonesia with South Sudan. Because that one is also your part. Now there is no diplomatic mission of Indonesia in South Sudan. So that one is also your part, and you really want to show that you are interested in going back to South Sudan and work in South Sudan instead of staying outside. And for FAO, many people have said many parts. You also have to show your future plans. What are your career plans? What you are planning to do after narrating all your stories and why you are motivated to study this course. You also give your future plan. This is where they will know that this guy is having a direction where he or she is going. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Garang. Kir?
Hello.
Yeah, we are getting you. Welcome.
Actually, I'm very happy to attend this program this evening. Actually, it is late in my career. I really appreciated those who have given the time right away from the date when this organization formed. If I look at the website, I think this organization has really helped a lot of people. Some manage it up to Europe, others have studied in Africa. So this is really important because it has automatically changed the life of those communities. So I have nothing much to say because I joined when you guys have already started the program. What I would like to add on this is that you just keep that heart of humanity, keep healthy, and God will reward you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Kir. Maybe by this time I'll allow my brother Larjo to say something.
Hello, are you getting me?
Yes.
Yeah, first place I would like to recognize the president of Asian British Groups of ENA. Thank you so much for initiating this amazing and transformative platform that actually advocating for a sustainable goal number 4 actually about quality education. I've witnessed actually your personal experience about trying to empower our youth who are passionate, to pursue their different dreams, abroad, because we know that we had been in devastating conflicts for almost a decade. So I really appreciate ENA, actually for the transformative work you have been doing so far. You have achieved a lot actually. Of course, I've known you. I'm happy also to be here today and attending your session. This is first time for me to attend the HENA session, and actually today I have got a special insights across the session of today, initiated by Solomon, one of ENA. So thank you so much. I'm Ladjor, one lad. I'm South Sudanese. I'm currently based in Kigali. Also, we are having an initiative, that is also advocating for education, empowering the youth of South Sudan to have interlink and networks opportunity, especially scholarship opportunity, so that they can pursue their further study. So to see the HENA, so I wish all the best. Then we are looking forward how we can cooperate, and initiative and partnership together so that we can join our end, trying to empower those youth back in our country. Thank you so much for time, and I really appreciate everything. May God bless ENA, and may God bless South Sudan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother, for taking your time to attend all the session. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your word. Maybe finally, before I welcome Niall, maybe to take his 30 seconds, I will allow Jacob Thiong from Haas University to tell us maybe one word. So thank you, Jacob, for being here throughout the session. So if you are around, then you can maybe say a word before we leave.
Hi guys, my name is Jacob Thiong. I'm a fourth-year student here at Ed University, Costa Rica, with the Jacob Deng also. I'm really inspired by the work of ENA, and I'm so happy to be in this first meeting today and continue inspiring people, continue changing the life of South Sudanese, continue doing the good work, and God is the one who's going to bless you. If you guys need any help or anything about like Costa Rica here, you can always reach out to Jacob Deng, and also I will also love to be also helping in one way or another, and I will be attending ENA meetings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time here. So finally, before I allow Niall to conclude, because I will not say anything later, I would like maybe if there's one student here who want to say maybe a word, then we can then you are allowed to say maybe a word. Maybe if you want, you say how the session has been, bad or good. So your recommendation is very important. So you are welcome. Okay, so I think there's no student. Then Niall, you can come and wrap up all, and then I call up the meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. It has been a successful orientation and meeting at the same time. We have added it to the list of many other orientation that we have made before. And we really appreciate God, and we appreciate ourselves also for keeping time, though we have added some minutes. I would like to first appreciate Mr. Solomon Jalang in his absence and Mr. Dengwit in his presence. It is not easy like to give up your personal duties to come and help your brothers, and you guys have made it, and we are very happy for that. And God will give you time, or will give you enough energy to handle the schedules that you were supposed to do during this time, and you will manage everything that you had planned to do this time. So I won't take much time. I would like to now welcome Mr. Deng Jacob again, not as a moderator this time, but as the leader of this program, to finally and officially close our orientation, and we call it a day. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Niall. Niall is the one leading the scholarship department, and all the report. If you see all this orientation going on, people attending, people getting scholarship, it is through his report with Deng Solomon. So that the one leading scholarship department. So they try by all means for us to have speakers, for us to have moderators, and those who will lead the session. So thank you so much, Niall, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. First of all, as ENA, so our core philosophy is based on help one, help all. So we believe that once we help one person, then we are helping everyone, because that person will later on turn and help others. So you help one person, that person will also help others. So that's where we base our philosophy. So, and we actually thanks all the ENA family, all the members, because of the contribution, because all the members that we have are the one that are having the presenters that lead the orientations, are the one that have the moderators, the one that volunteer to share the links and to share our social media. So we actually like a non-profit. We are like a non-profit or a charity organization. So we don't ask for anything. So just what we have, we ask for time and your attention and your commitment. Because once you give yourself time, you commit yourself, then you get the scholarship. You follow the orientations, and you follow the guidance in WhatsApp group. You make research, then you secure your chance. So we don't only encourage students to just only apply for a scholarship, but we encourage students to be committed, because when you are committed in life, you can do other things that can help you later on in life. So and this is where we base our initiative or platform. So ENA is here for South Sudanese, and soon and very soon we'll extend our hand maybe to be on the ground in South Sudan and help more students that we want. So we are not helping South Sudanese. So like most of our sessions are attended by different East African students, so refugees and displaced person, many different people. Even West African, they also attend, and some people they get help, one-on-one help from ENA volunteers and also from ENA members. So we really appreciate your presence, and we appreciate all the effort that you have put in this. Finally, I would like to send my special appreciation to Brother Deng Guit for taking his time to come and present this scholarship, and how we can win it, or how those who are applying for it can win it. And I also would like to thank Solomon in his absence for the wonderful presentation about the Indonesia scholarship. So we believe this meeting that we held here does not necessarily mean that if we come here we all get the scholarship. But once we come here, we'll get more light of how we can win other scholarships apart from the one that we are attending. So we actually request all of us here to always invite the student to come and attend, even if they don't qualify for that scholarship, or even if they are not interested in that scholarship, because they will come and get more tips on how to win a scholarship, or how to live their life. So even if it is not the scholarship that are applying. So thank you all for attending, and thank you for being patient up to this time. I know we have taken like almost we have taken 2 hours plus, and it is not easy actually to handle 2 presentations at once. So 2 scholarship at once. So each one would have taken 1 hour and a half, 1 hour and a half, but we have tried by all means to fit in this time. So thank you so much, and keep on sharing in aside that more students get a scholarship, and more students get out of the circle of the poverty, because we are working hard to break out through that circle. So thank you so much. And by this time, I would say our orientation or our session has been officially closed.
Thank you very much. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you.